Life certainly isn't easy for everyone, and it's true that some days are better than other ones. Sometimes you might wonder why all your friends are married but you're still single, why your dog decided to run away from home, or why you stepped on that piece of gum as you were walking to your car. From being duct taped to a tree to getting shot in the eye with a paintball gun, here are 21 people having a worse day than you. But first, thanks for leaving us this comment. We appreciate your support. And if you liked that last video, we're sure you're gonna like this one too. Number 21, car consumed. You really might want to think twice before you decide to drive over that puddle. This woman here thought a puddle was shallow enough to drive over, but boy was she wrong. But then you have to ask yourself, how did such a large puddle get here in the first place? And she must really be having a bad day. Imagine trying to tell your insurance company about something like this. You might really want to look into sinkhole insurance immediately, or your heart might sink if you're attached to your car. Number 20, duct mummification. You might be having a bad day, stuck inside the office on a beautiful summer day when there's plenty of things going on. But this guy won't be joined in on any of the fun games if it makes you feel better. He appears to have really angered someone enough to the point where he actually got duct taped to a random tree. He's on there really good too. We imagine taking off all that duct tape is gonna be painful. They even duct taped the hair on his head to the tree as well. When the whole ordeal is over, he's certainly gonna remember this one once he looks in the mirror. Number 19, bull charge. Bulls are getting tired of participating in the annual running of the bulls in Spain. It's very likely a few people will end up having a worse day than you at this festival. This guy thought the bull wouldn't follow him into the water. It's supposed to be the running of the bulls, not the swimming of the bulls. This guy needs to get a jet ski quick, or this disaster will happen soon. Number 18, transportation abomination. We're not exactly sure what's going on here, or what type of mode of transportation she's taking, but she really needs to find a new one, like right now. Not everyone really has a car, and people basically are forced to take the subway to work each day in places like New York. But no one should have to be exposed to this kind of traumatizing ordeal while getting around. Just don't look to your left, and you'll be fine. Number 17, Iannetta. Okay, we're pretty sure you're supposed to hit the ball with the bat and not your face. Baseball can certainly be a big boy sport, and injuries from pitchers are quite common. But this one was probably one of the scariest of all season. Iannetta was having a real bad day when he got hit in the face by a pitch during a home game in 2017. He had to leave the game that day, got sent to the hospital, and it really hit him square in the kisser. He suffered from multiple teeth fractures and a broken nose. His teeth had been all kinds of messed up for a while, and his face was swollen for days afterwards. To top it off, he rolled his ankle when he fell over. Yikes. Number 16, talking and driving. While you might think you're having a bad day because Michael Phelps didn't race a real shark and only a simulated one, this guy is still having a much worse day than you. He was probably making the horrible mistake of carrying paint and eggs in his front seat and talking on the phone. We don't exactly know what the heck he was bringing with him in the front seat, but we definitely know he's having a bad day and he doesn't want to talk about it. The interior of his car will be forever ruined, and he'll be smelling like whatever he's covered in for quite a while. Number 15, Ostrich Run. It's not on every continent that you need to worry about being chased or attacked by enormous ostriches, so be grateful for that. In Africa, you do, however. And anytime you have to try to run away from an ostrich, you're gonna have a bad time. This is a place where you need to run fast to survive. Ostriches are one of the fastest land animals out there and can reach high speeds of about 45 miles an hour. Needless to say, this guy was not gonna win the race. Number 14, front seat is taken. This is exactly why you don't leave your windows open, even for a few hours. Imagine coming back to your car only to notice the front seat is sorta taken and there's a giant python in it. Don't dare call in shotgun when you're competing for the front seat with this python. It might have just really needed a ride to the next forest. Number 13, bad idea. You're probably having a bad day if your car gets attacked by monkeys. Some tourists thought it'd be fun to get an up-close look at a group of monkeys from the safety of their car. Well, it turns out this was a horrible idea. The monkeys are ravaging their automobile for some supplies that were being kept on the roof of their car. It might be the last decision they ever make. This is why you need a zombie apocalypse style car the next time you decide to go hiking in South Africa. If they decide to get out of their car, they'll probably be eaten alive by monkeys. And if they decide to keep driving, they'll most likely get pulled over somehow. Number 12. cake fail. If you think you're having a bad day because you got a flat tire, we understand. But this guy here will have to live with this embarrassment for the rest of his life. Your flat tire will get fixed eventually. He can wash off the cake that's about to get all over his face, but he can never wash off the guilt he has for ruining someone's birthday. Number 11. Kinda stuck. Not only does this woman have to take the bus, she's getting a little bit more fresh air than she'd like to at the moment. You might have seen your dog stick his head out the window to get the feeling of fresh air around his face, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit more painful for this woman. Number 10. Maintain your lane. Those dang traffic cones are just about everywhere anytime you decide to get on the street. They block traffic, cause all kinds of jams, and are really an eyesore. However, despite them being an inconvenience 99.9% of the time, it's probably best you obey them. This person here is proof that impatience causes problems. He decided to take a shortcut and got stuck in wet cement. This as a lesson to be a respectful driver. Number 9. Atomic Wedgie. If you're having girl problems, we feel bad for you, son, but this kid's got 99 problems and an atomic wedgie is certainly one. The bully's got this kid suspended to a chain link fence by his underwear. This kid must have a wedgie like no other, and he definitely seems to be stuck there and there's no way to get down. For the love of God, someone help this kid. Number 8. Cactus Catastrophe. Hiking around the desert can be fun until someone falls into a cactus. Some sites claim that this guy was actually trespassing on someone's land and got caught breaking the law when he had to call the police or someone to come help him out. So not only did he suffer from a cacti catastrophe, he probably got sent to jail not long after. That guy is just having a real bad day. Number 7. Wedding Day Blues. Anytime you come across a woman in a wedding dress on the subway crying, you probably know she had a bad day. It kind of looks like her dress is a little bit dirty, meaning she probably had to walk around the city like that. Who knows what happened, but it's probably safe to say that the wedding is off. Or maybe she just had too much to drink. Either way, still just a bad day. Number 6. Hillary supporter fail. Do you think you're having a bad day? Can't understand why you're not dating a supermodel and why you don't have a Ferrari already? Well, chances are you still aren't having as bad of a day as Hillary supporters were when they found out that Donald Trump won the election. Everyone thought for sure she would be president, but many were wrong. Many are still in shock and are still having bad days, and sorry if that's you. It was just a really rough day. Sad. Number 5. Overbooked Flights. We all saw the controversy that surrounded United when a guy refused to leave his overbooked flight. Well, good for him. He was actually doing the right thing. Airlines might be willing to give you a $200 voucher at first, but if enough people refuse, they typically keep on increasing the price until enough people get off the plane, or they might have to drag you off. He was quite unlucky to get randomly selected to leave, and you have to wonder why someone who wasn't already on the flight could have been told to leave. He had to cancel his travel plans, and you can just tell it was a bad day. However, this guy will be screaming all the way to the bank after that lawsuit kicks in. Number 4. China traffic jam. Do you hate driving on the freeway every day? Tired of everyone tailgating you and people cutting you off for no good reason? Well, it can be a lot worse, my friend, and luckily, we don't live in China, and if we did, we might have to deal with traffic jams such as this. Yikes. There seems to be a real need for some traffic lights over there or something. Number 3. Parking pool. What would you do if you came across and found out your car was in a pool? It appears as though a house party might have got a little bit too crazy, and this car just ended up in the family pool. It's gonna take a little bit more than just a fishing rod to get this one out. Number 2. Just walk away. We already mentioned how taking the bus or subway was not a good way to get home, but this person was already having a bad day and had to walk home. But it wasn't just that made them have a bad day. A fancy automobile drives right through this massive puddle and splashes them with a wave of mud, dirt, and whatever anyone left on the sidewalk. And number 1. Paintball to the eye. In case you were wondering how you might look after you get shot in the face with a paintball gun, go ahead and take a look at this guy's face. You can only imagine it doesn't feel very good. His eye appears to be completely swollen shut, and it looks like he's still got paint on his face. It turns out he was walking down the wrong alley late at night, and all the attackers could afford were paintball guns. Your day might be bad, but at least you're not in the hospital after attackers shoot you in the face with a device that shoots out paint. Hopefully this video makes you feel good, and if not, get over it already.
So which one did you think was the most interesting? Be sure to leave us a comment in the comment section and subscribe for new videos every day. Any suggestions on future videos? Let us know in the comment section and maybe we'll feature your video next.